Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you. Just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Isn't it So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Beginning easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's time for the cup of joy, and filling your cup up with all this positive energy is the best thing you can do for yourself. So come on in, bring your cup, and let's get going. Let's see who's here. Pat Moss, good afternoon. Grace Isis. I think I need water, a bit of coffee this morning. Andrea, good morning. That's better. Rick Morrow, hello. Jennifer Langren, Deirdre, indeed, happy Tuesday. Oh, Hope, I'm so glad you're here. So much love to you and to Zena. Tammy Fisk, hello, hello. Kathy Hand, good morning. And there's our Suzanne. So good to see all of you here bright and early. Let's get going. Let's do our heart brain and let our minds know that we are loved, that we are compassionate. Whatever your I am story is, focus on that as you do the breathing. So, the three parts are to touch your heart center, and then slow down your breathing, breathing in deeply and slowly, and releasing it back out. Now, add in that love, add in whatever makes you feel good, whatever brings you to a good place. Maybe it's a person you're going to think of, an animal, somewhere that you've been that's just beautiful. Maybe you're just thinking the happy thoughts, how you want to treat yourself and others. We're going to do this for another minute, and then everyone is encouraged to share what you say after the words, I am. I am enough. Abundance. I am worthy. I am loving and kind. I'm ready to greet this day with excitement. I'm honored to be here with all of you. I am giving and I am ready to receive. I am love. So, what are you? Fill in the blank. I am, and what are you? At the hand, I am spreading happiness, light, and love. Wait for your I am stories. Pat, I am getting good with deciding things for the greater good. Awesome. You can always keep that in your mind. Whatever is for your best and greatest good, that's what you want to focus on. Deirdre, I am breaking out of my cocoon of existence. That means you're going to start flying and loving life, right? Andrea, I am loving being part of this wonderful family. Well, we are loving having you here. And I'm so glad that you're with us in the morning. So happy that you come into the chanting at night and lend your energy there as well. Thank you. And being on both of these shows, Andrea, you are getting the heart brain twice a day, just like I do. I do it in the morning show with all of you, and we also do it at night on Chanting for Change at 9 o'clock Eastern. Right. So Tuesday, thankful Tuesday. And did you all manifest yesterday? Yesterday was Manifesting Monday. We always talk about what's important to know to manifest. It's important to know what you want, right? You don't know what you want. How are you putting that desire out there? How are you asking the universe to hear your words, and to hear your thoughts and your feelings and your creation? So, who manifested something yesterday? I'd love to hear some success stories there. Jennifer Langren, good morning to you. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, Jean. You're not late, dear Jean. You are just in time to share what your I am is. And Jennifer says, I am grateful and loved, and I love. Yes, you are so loved. So this is Thankful Tuesday. And let's talk about gratitude. Deirdre is grateful for her phone. Oh, you manifested the return of your phone. Yes, you did. I got your message yesterday after the show. You know, that is such a powerful confirmation or combination when we team up with Archangel Samuel and Saint Anthony, and we put them on the job. We just say, you know what? I can't find this item. Can you just bring it to me? And then you forget about it. You walk away and you say, okay, it's going to come wherever it's at. Or what happens with me many, many times is after I put the thought out there of sending them to retrieve it, and I just stop the worrying, stopping the spin, they tell me where it's at. It's almost like they whisper in my ear to look somewhere, or they'll say, that book is in the car, in the back seat. or whatever it is. They show me. They just send me right to where it's at. And I love them. Good morning, Isabel. Isabel, it was so great to have you on Zoom with us last night for chanting. So happy that you're back and you look great. Glad that you had the experience of going to Portugal and being with family. Jasmine says, I am grateful that my right thumb is better, but the pain has moved on to the left thumb, but I'm still grateful. So you do the same thing. You focus on where that pain energy is and you pour love into it. Just love that thumb and tell it how wonderful and awesome it is and how grateful you are for having thumbs. If we didn't have thumbs, we would miss out on so much, wouldn't we? I can't imagine trying to pick up a cup like this without a thumb to hold it. They are necessary for us. Grace Isis. I am overflowing with goodness, gratefulness for this day, and knowing I am guided to pay attention to what, where, and when I am flowing peace. I love that. Jean says, I am love, joy, and grateful for our family. You too, Jean. Kimberly Wilkinson, good morning to you. So thankful to you, say. Who have you told already thank you or I'm grateful for you? You know, I published a gratitude journal. It was about 5 or 6 years ago. And in that journal, every day you have an opportunity to express gratitude for somebody, to edify someone in your life. It may not even be somebody that you know. You can just pick one of your friends on Facebook. How many of you have friends that you have no idea who they are or where they are in the world, but they're your friends? They sent you a friend request at some point, or you sent them one, and now you're hooked up. How many of you have gone through that friends list and just sent them a little message and say, I'm grateful for you? That's all you have to say. No explanation. You know, I started doing that and then published that journal. And it's really interesting. Some of the people that I reached out to and sent the message, I'm grateful for you. I wrote you in my gratitude journal today. You're my you're my daily gratitude. And many of them responded back. Some of them just said thank you and were really, you could tell, very grateful that they had received that message. Some people said, I needed that message today. I needed to hear those words. And then there were those that said, why? Why are you grateful for me? What did I do? You don't have to do anything to get gratitude. It's like unconditional love. There's no works, there's nothing that has to be done for you to receive unconditional love. That's why it's called that, because there are no conditions, there are no strings, there's nothing that says it has to be this way or else I don't love you. It's just, I love you, period. And that is what gratitude does as well. Gratitude is not because somebody did something for you. Gratitude is the same frequency, the same energy as love. So why wouldn't we just give that away? Why wouldn't we tell somebody, I'm grateful you're in my life, I'm grateful for you? So anybody out there that's done that already today, and if not, maybe you will pick up the gauntlet, the challenge that I'm throwing out, to go look at your friends list. Maybe there's somebody on there that you've never had conversation with. Maybe there's somebody on there that You're a little curious. That person, who are they and what are they all about? And how come they're in my friends list if I don't know that? So then just choose one, just a random name from your friends list, send them a message. And all that message has to say is, I am grateful for you today. I really want to hear some of these stories that will happen if you all take this challenge that I'm throwing out there and you do it. I'm going to do it today. I'm just going to pick a random name and I'm going to send them a message. And that's what the message is going to say. I'm grateful for you today. Let's get some gratitude flowing and get some excitement built up to let other people know that they're being seen, they're being acknowledged. So, who's going to take that challenge? If you're going to do that, type in your yes. Yes, I will. And let's do it. Let's see who else is here. Kimberly says, I'm thankful to see you this morning. I've been praying for more connection and God's grace, healing prayers for all. Amen. Amen, Kimberly. You are such a huge part of this family. You're here on purpose. It's no accident or coincidence that you found the family, and we're very happy that you're here. We're welcoming you with open arms. And Isabel says, I am happy and grateful for our family too. Oksana, good morning on YouTube. Oksana says, good morning. I am love. I'm healing. I speak with words of love and kindness. Thank you for being here. And Oksana says, I am grateful for all that I receive. Deirdre's always grateful for my angelic river family. Me too, Deirdre. Pat Moss, I am so grateful for my quiet time now, even though I so love having the grandchildren. Yeah, that's the beauty of grandchildren, isn't it? Because you can love on them, spoil them, be surrounded with all the noise and the chaos, and then they go home and you get that peace. You get that real peace inside of having that time with them and watching them grow. And Marietta is taking the challenge. Yes, I will. Oh my gosh, Marietta, when you send out love, you know how to send out love. You have one of the most giving, beautiful hearts of anyone I have ever met on this planet. I've learned so much from Marietta and gotten such a beautiful, just the energy, just being in your presence. Absolutely amazing. Oksana says yes to the challenge. Beautiful. And Andrea says yes, yes, yes. Kathy says I write a daily gratitude in my journal each morning. I am thankful to be a part of this soul family. Grace Isis says yes, yes, yes to the daily gratitude journal. Thank you. Awesome. I still have some copies of it that are in my car, and I gave one away just recently. When I published the gratitude journal, I did self-publishing. I've done all my books, and I was using Create Space, which now is owned by Amazon. And there was another book company that you could self-publish through. So I thought, let me just try them and see what happens and see what it looks like. And I only bought one of the books from them. It looks a little different from my gratitude journal that's on Amazon. So I had carried that particular book around with me for 6 years, I think, 6 or 7 years. And I recently gave that copy away, and I told the person I gave it to, This is an original. This one, nobody has one of these. And it was so interesting. The person that I gave it to was going through some challenges. I didn't know that when I went to meet this person in live in person. I didn't know the challenges that were there. But when I gave the gratitude journal, the response I got was, this is exactly what I need. I've been wanting to start writing about my journey and gratitude that I have. So now the journal is there. And I think I'm going to order some more to be delivered when I go up to Charlie's in New York. And I'll have some as I meet up with some of you there. I'll have some to pass out and give to you as I see you live. And Kimberly says, yes, for me too. So Kimberly's going to do that gratitude challenge that I just threw out. Any of you that are coming in late, Sophia Rigo, good morning. If you're here late to the party, there's a gratitude challenge going out for today. Well, you can do it anytime. Start today and just pick somebody, a random name, somebody that you don't know, preferably, and just send that person a message and say, I am grateful for you today. And just watch this energy explode. Watch how we can light up the world if all 20 people that are listening right now took this challenge. Look at how 20 other lives would be changed. Do somebody other than the ones that are here with us today. That's the beauty of this. We're going to do a domino effect. Each person send out that message, and we're lighting up 20 other people in the world. Look how that could happen, how it could really start this gratitude chain reaction where one person says it and then that person turns around and says it to somebody else. We also have a little Facebook group called Gratitude Tag that I started, I believe, 2 years ago. And now I have that on the back of the gratitude cards I pass out. And the message on the gratitude cards is, I am grateful for you. Who are you grateful for? And then on the back, it says, you have been tagged, and tag somebody else. Pay this forward to somebody. So maybe if you want to add that in with your message of, I am grateful for you, now pass it on. Pass that gratitude to somebody else. Deirdre has a good news story. Jonathan Nicky, actor from Jerry Maguire, uses his 14 years of martial arts training to form a protective group to walk Orthodox Jews to and from temples because of all the hate that's focused on them. Beautiful. Don't we love good news? Don't we love people that inspire us? That's what the good news is all about. It's an inspiration. It's letting us all see, yes, there is good in the world. Yes, there are people with great intentions out there. What mainstream media focuses on are those without good intentions. It focuses on what's going wrong. I like making this the good news channel where we focus on what's going right. What are people doing that we can look at and we can say, oh, thank you. Thank you, Jonathan, for what you are doing. Thank you for caring about other people enough to make sure they're safe. I love that. Thank you for reporting that, our Deirdre, our reporter in the field, broadcasting from New York. Isabel says yes, yes, yes to the gratitude challenge. Good morning, Becky. Good morning to everyone who is listening and not putting anything in the comments. We have so many people that I get messages all the time. I get messages of, I listened to your show today, but I didn't know you were there because you didn't say hello. You didn't put anything in that comment section to let us know that you're there. But so many people are busy doing other things, and so they just put the phone on the show and continue to do what they're doing, which is great. At least you're getting the energy, you're getting the message, and you're hearing what other people are saying as you are maybe cooking breakfast or cleaning house or whatever it is that you're doing, watching your grandkids. So I'm so happy that you all are accepting the gratitude challenge. Tomorrow, when you come back on, let's get some reports. Let's hear how people responded to your gratitude. What did they say? Did they respond at all? Did they tell you, oh, I'm grateful for you too? Because that happens a lot. When you tell somebody you're grateful for them, usually that's the reply I get. Oh, I'm grateful for you. But what do you think about somebody else passing it along means you're going to choose somebody now. So let's get these gratitude challenges moving. Let's get people focused on that beautiful energy that goes out of gratitude. Oh, Suzanne. Luna ate her new book, Changes, which is a book that I published 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. I lost all track of linear time. But she's grateful that she only ate the cover and not the stories. Well, Suzanne, I may have another copy of that with me. I will see if I do, and I'll bring you a brand new one. How's that to replace the one that Luna ate? And for those of you that aren't aware, we have the Soul Food Book Club that meets once a week. It meets on Wednesdays. And right now, we are reading those stories out of Changes. It's 12 stories of people's lives, of their experience, and what they went through. And we're talking to Karen Palmer tomorrow because her story is in the book. And she's going to come visit with us on the book club and share her experience, what that was like, what it was like being in the book, for one thing, and sharing that story. And many of those stories, if I think there may be one or two that it doesn't apply to, but most of those stories, it was the first time that that person had ever shared their story, at least in depth, like they did in the book. And their stories of transformation. Um, Shireen, I think it is. I will check on that. And if it's not, just send me a message and I'll make sure you get one. Oh, you're welcome, Suzanne. All right, well, I see it's our prayer time. So anything that's on your heart now, any person, any situation, any place, just put that in to the messages. And let's get everybody lifting everybody up because that's what we do. That's what this family does. And I've already received a gratitude message. And I will pass it on. Absolutely. Kimberly's asking prayers for healing over her family. Well, let's speak that healing. Let's put them in our prayer circle. I want you all to just envision being in a circle, holding each other. Maybe you're holding hands, or maybe you're linked arm in arm. And let's just lift whoever needs lifting today. So we're lifting Kimberly's family. Let's lift Suzanne. Suzanne, I just really want to hear some good news about your vertigo. So let's put you in that prayer circle and get that energy flowing. Let's lift those that aren't with us this morning. Linda Lemieux's not here, so let's lift her up for healing. I know yesterday she had put herself in that circle. Let's do that and bring in healing energy to our Linda Lemieux. And who else? Leo. Leo Harley always asks for friends. I love that he's always so compassionate and thinking of those who are in need, like DJ Blaze in need of a kidney, and Lakshmi in need of liver, and everyone that he places out there for us to lift up. Let's remember them. Let's put our Hope and Zena in the circle, and Hope's friend Jason Juggler Cardi. Let's put him in there. Who else? So let's just, I'm trying to remember who goes in there regularly because we want to lift them up every day. Let's lift up Sally and Tony. They're not with us this morning, so let's lift them up for the very best experience they can have on this day. And I'll place myself in there also. I did have a doctor's visit yesterday. I don't have answers yet. There's some testing that needs to be done, and then we'll hopefully get to the bottom of what's been going on with me and won't have those incidents anymore. Nana would like to pray for her father-in-law, for his health and healing, also for myself, for all my family, as I am going through some life changes, and my husband and I are separating. Let's lift you and your husband. That's not an easy time for people when a relationship goes in different directions. So let's lift both of you and your family up. And Santa says, I know that the universe always guides me to happiness and success. Absolutely. Just go into that energy of trust and faith and belief. And Suzanne says, yes, please pray for my daughters and myself today. I'm getting the MRI of the brain at 3 p.m. I am anxious. Please pray for our family here. Gaia, peace, love, and compassion. Well, Suzanne, I'm making you a promise right now from me that at 3 p.m. today, I'm going to focus healing energy your way. I'm just going to stop whatever I'm doing. I'm going to put it on my calendar. And at 3 o'clock, you are going to be in my prayers, my thoughts, and I'm calling in the powerful angels and healers to be right with you during that MRI. Anyone else that wants to join with me in doing that, let's all lift Suzanne as she goes through her testing today. So, where am I? Deirdre, Danya found out that she's losing her right breast. They're waiting on results for the left one, and please pray for her. We certainly will. We're praying for her every day now, Deirdre, every day. And I'm going to do the same thing, sending healing energy, sending the angels, sending the powerful ascended masters in the collective known as the healers. And they'll go right to her and work with her. And Deirdre says, prayers for our angelic river family, for Gaia, and for world peace. Thank you. Rick is asking prayers for Thomas Burke Samuels, paying $1,000 a month for medication. He needs a healing. We're sending energy to Thomas Burke Samuels. We're also sending some to Rick. Rick, we're putting you right in that middle of the circle as well. And Jasmine is praying for good health for Teri, Mama P. Thank you, thank you. I feel good. I do feel really good, but I've got to figure out what it is. that's creating the illness, creating the energy that flares up and knocks me out for a couple of days. And I'm claiming complete healing from it, whatever that is. And hope it says prayers for all. My internet is still not playing ball, but I'm here in the background and I love you all. And hope we're placing you and Senna in that prayer circle in case you didn't hear that. Oh, you're so welcome, Suzanne. Jasmine says, I put myself in the prayer circle again to get rid of all joint pain. Absolutely. Andrea says, please pray for Kathy, my brother John, and myself. Yes, yes. And Kimberly says, prayers lifted up. Thank you for hearing our prayers. Amen. Absolutely. All right, so let's go into visualizing that prayer circle. Let's see what all's in there. I've just read the prayer requests out loud, but you can focus if you want on reading them and knowing exactly who's in the prayer circle, who we're praying for. And let's really focus in on our planet right now, on Mother Earth, going through so many changes. So much of the western part of the United States is on fire. I'm thinking of Oregon, Washington, Montana, California, Colorado, those places where the fires are out of control. Firefighters who are right there on that front line, trying to contain them, trying to put them out. And many of them are experiencing um, physical problems because of it. There was an incident just recently, just a couple of days ago, where there were, I believe, five firefighters that had to be hospitalized because of the flames. So let's remember all of those who work so hard to keep us safe, who put their lives on the line every day. Every day they're out there. And I know just like anything, we have those that are not playing by the book, but let's lift every one of our civil servants up, whatever they're doing. If they're out patrolling, or if they're out fighting fires, or in an ambulance saving lives, whatever they're doing, let's lift them up for their jobs and their commitment to keeping people safe. Isabel, prayers for all of us and our families. Prayers for my cousins Isabel and Linatal. Prayers for Suzanne and her family. Prayers for all in special needs. Prayers for Rich and Teri. Prayers of healing and love to all in need in the world. Thank you. All right, so take a breath in. We forget sometimes how to really breathe. We think the shallow breathing that we do is enough, but it's not. So I want you to take that breath into your lungs. And then before you exhale it, breathe in again. So this is filling your lungs completely, fully, and it creates an energy inside of your body when you do that. Now I want you to exhale that breath slowly. Don't blow it out hard. Just let it go slowly to deflate the lungs. And then with the next breath, really pay attention to it. Feel the air coming into your lungs through your nostrils or your nose or your mouth, whichever way you take the air in. Feel it there in your lungs. Feel that feel of a balloon inside of you that's pushing your belly out, is pushing your abdomen out. That oxygen is doing is going into your bloodstream. It's helping the cells inside of you to start to repair, start to know that they're seen, they're heard, they're felt. And then exhale it back out slowly, releasing any toxins, releasing anything that you don't need inside of you. And then fill your lungs again. Fill them completely. Sometimes you have to breathe twice in to get it all in there. And there's some releasing happening as we're doing this. Now, this time, envision that you can send that oxygen to the top of your head. Just see it traveling all the way up to the top of your head. Feel the expansion that happens with your crown chakra opening up. See it opening up further and wider. Our chi energy that's inside of us moves. It doesn't sit stagnant. It's in constant motion. So as you're sending oxygen up to the top of your head, you might feel some sensations. It might feel like something crawling on the top of your head. Or you may just feel the opening and the expansion outward from you as your chi energy swirls around, not just the inside, but the outside. Just allow that expansion, allow it to open. Exhale out anything that was stagnant, anything not moving inside of you. Just let that go. And with that next breath, breathe in love. There's so much love that has flowed through this family today. These words that came forward, everyone that's here lifting each other up. See yourself standing in that circle, right in the middle of that prayer circle. And watch as that love flows upward to your crown chakra. And then let it go up from there. Let it go up to your higher self. When it reaches your higher self, there's an awakening, there's an awareness of who and what you are. And give gratitude. Say thank you. Thank you for guidance. Thank you for love. Thank you for always having my back, for knowing, knowing what I need to release, knowing what I need to take in, for knowing love. And now see that energy traveling up even higher, going to where the angels are just hovering over you. And give gratitude there. Thank you, angels. Thank you to everyone that's keeping me safe. Thank you to the angels who help me to be healthy. Now let it move even higher, going directly to the source of all that is, our Creator. And let's give gratitude. Thank you for my life. Thank you that I'm here, manifested in this body. Thank you for each moment that I live, that it's an opportunity to share love with others. It's an opportunity to be compassionate. It's an opportunity to shine a light for somebody to see through the darkness. Now bring your energy and your focus back to you. Just do a little scan and see what's going on now. Now that you've expressed gratitude, you've expressed love, you've opened up to the energy of oxygen flowing through your body. See if there's any place inside of you where there's something that still needs to release. If there's some anxiety, There's some fear, sadness. Let's let that energy flow out with the out breath. Only love and light is welcome here. As you breathe in that next breath, say those words. Only love and light is welcome in my heart, in my mind, in my body, in my soul. Only love and light, because that's the energy that's going to heal. That's the energy that creates a healing environment for your cells to multiply and repair and do their job. That's the energy that will flush out anything that's not helping you, that's not for your best and highest good. Only love and light is welcome here. Now look around that prayer circle. You know who's there. Everyone that's gathered here today is in that prayer circle. And let's say the words of healing to each person. Let's speak love over everyone, because love is what heals. So whatever you ask for yourself, for those in your life, for those places like our planet, our country that's experiencing the extreme heat and the fires and the floods, let's speak love over all of that, the healing. So on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Those are the healing words. So your challenge for today was to send out gratitude. Tell somebody you're grateful for them. Heal them with your love, because that's what gratitude is. It's the same frequency as love. So thank you. I love you is what I'm saying to each person here. I'm speaking those words of love and light over you for complete healing, whatever that looks like for you. Let's get out of here with our theme song. And welcome, Catherine. So glad you're here. We'll play It's a Beautiful Day, because it is a beautiful day. And I want some reports back tomorrow after the gratitude challenge. Let me know how that worked for you.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should
I'll see you later.